Warmest Blessings, Cancer. We are doing your reading today and kind of checking to see what's happening in your relationship at this time. Take a deep breath with me and let's just take a look. And we're going to look into also the soul part of your person as well. What is happening in that relationship for you? Pulling up a card here for you, Cancer. And I'm getting the Nine of Cups for you. It feels like there is some kind of a get together or a reunion that's happening for you, Cancer. Um, it feels like there's a piece of you that feels like there's a need for nourishment right now or connection to nourishment, to comforting one another. This is the feeling that I'm getting from you and the person both at the same time. So you're both sort of on this verge or on the same page of trying to and wanting this desire to comfort, and it feels like it's going to be happening very quickly here, actually, in the next couple of days here. Pulling up another card here. Your person feels in their energy, whether it's a whoever it is, this is your person. The energy there feels a bit down right now. Ultimately, they truly do want to come back to comfort, come back to connect for some of you, Cancer, and in the collective, right? And so, whatever it is that comes out from these readings, it is a timeless reading. And what resonates, then take. What doesn't, then just throw it away. Right now, your person feels like there's a sense of not sure if there's a belonging, though there is this desire to have comfort. There's this desire to come together and to connect or rekindle. There's a deep desire, actually, from a 0 to 10. It feels like about a 7, 8 on that part. Right now, there is a balance or need for balance of spirituality and practicality. Whatever it feels for you intuitively, this is what you need to do right now, Cancer. You need to tell the person how you feel. Tell the person, and sometimes it's not going to work all the time in regards to communicating or speaking to one another, because there has been this sort of a slightly shying away from the relationship, shying away from each other for a little bit. And now it's a need for spiritual and practice. So spiritually, going on that spiritual journey on your own, connecting back to your inner self, and then also practice doing things that are practical, like telling the person this is what you ultimately want, Cancer. Because the person is also a bit confused what they truly are wanting, okay, what they're truly needing in this love relationship. It's almost like a need of babying, okay, almost babying or comforting this baby, okay, comforting this relationship, which is your baby, your person, comforting this relationship back. And there also comes in a a need for almost like kind of like hugging a teddy bear or hugging a child. This is something that you need to go back to. Find it in your heart to feel this unconditional love that you had once felt for this person. And there's a deep desire again to go back to rekindling, to go back to uh, connecting heart to heart again, and really genuinely saying that I truly want this relationship, or I truly want to be with you. This is something that needs to be spelled out, actually spelled out in verbatim, on, literally from what your heart feels to the person right now. Let's see where he's going. Where is he or she going on this relationship? What are they thinking right now? Again, it goes back and I get the hearts right here. The Jack of Hearts. On the deeper inside, on the genuine part of this person, this Jack of Hearts is telling me that They truly want a true love relationship, this kind of true love relationship. Now, it may not be true love, but it feels like true love, right? It feels like they want to go into a true love relationship. And what is it that you want? You ultimately want just the same. I'm going to bring in a spirit message for you today, Cancer, and let's see what channels into you. All right? Gain the knowledge of relationship, gain the knowledge of true love, this meaning to you. It means unconditional loving of one another. Is this something that you must do, dear Cancer Collective? You don't have to, but this is something you truly desire to move towards. Your partner, person, is also deeply wanting this as well. No tricks, no trading, just reciprocation. This is the spirit message that comes in for you, Cancer. So I would truly, if I was you, to go back to your inner child, the inner part of you. Go back to this person that ultimately truly wanted somebody. You had a vision at some point in time in your childhood. You had a vision of this person that you wanted to be with, the love that you felt that you could possibly achieve in your relationship. And I get this one. It comes in. It says, bring love into the situation. This is a very confirming card of what we just talked about, confirming to you that in order to bring love into the situation, you must be willing to be genuine and open about your love to the person. There needs to be some kind of communication, and if you find, and if you've been in this relationship for quite some time, Cancer Collective, you're going to know that sometimes talking isn't going to do it, isn't going to cut it. Sometimes talking really brings out more of the dispute, right? More of the, because nothing has been maybe even apologized, or maybe there wasn't a validation or recognition somewhere, and you still both feel a bit uh, that you were cheated on, meaning that you were not given justification, that one person did wrong to the other in regards to maybe even not apologizing, right? To not saying that they were sorry at some point in time, and that you just kind of brushed it off, or they brushed it off. And now there's still this hurt inside of each one of you. And you must come back to say, okay, I'm just going to let down my pride and ego at this time, and I'm going to bring love into the situation. This is going to be through your spiritual essence. What I mean by this is, with you forgiving of all the things that you've brushed off for this person, you're going to be willing to bring in love again to your love relationship. You're going to be willing to comfort the person, even though they didn't say, I'm sorry, or apologize to you in some way, shape, or form. They may have done a small gesture here and there, but it still wasn't really satisfying to you inside. And maybe you have done also the same, because maybe they did it and then now you did it to them. And so it just keeps continuing on this vicious cycle. And so when you talk, and when you try to talk things through, it's not going to work. So what you must do at this time is bring some kind of love into the situation by taking action, by pouring your heart out through some kind of gesture to your person. And you can't hold back. That's the key point. You shouldn't hold back. Spirit tells me that there needs to be a looking forward, looking towards the sun, something of the ray of the sun, something of golden, okay? And opening up your wings, being ready to fly, being ready to express what needs to be expressed in this time. Because if you don't do it now, it's going to be something that you hold back for quite some time, and then it's going to be forgotten. Cancer. So, my Cancer collective, bring love to your situation now. This person may be putting up a front, but they ultimately want this love, desire, this desire of love from you, this a desire of true compassion from you. They know that they haven't been able to say I'm sorry, or haven't been able to apologize fully on their part. And maybe they understand that you haven't also been on some parts. So bringing in that, opening up your wings, being ready to bring love into the situation, because ultimately, what do you both really want? You both truly want to comfort one another, and for you to fall into his lap and really just give him that love that you both truly do deserve. But the question is, will someone start this? Will someone initiate this? And this may fall upon your lap, Cancer Collective.